Okay, so this video might be a little bit short, but hey, you guys need to do this if you still care about Genshin. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it a little bit more and how, I'm not really sure how well Genshin is doing, in my opinion, because, anniversary, the same anniversary for 3 years. But hey, with the new rumors of possibly the CEO changing, maybe the problem was that the producer of Genshin was also the CEO. It wasn't necessarily his ideals, it was the fact that he couldn't really do both jobs. Maybe that's why. So maybe I am having a little bit more hope. A lot of maybes happening here, but you need to do this event. I'm legitimately going to be hopeful at this point. I said I have no hope for this game, but if we're seriously going to change the CEO, maybe they realize that, hey, we can't just be the producer and the CEO. Maybe they realize we kind of need to change it. I need to focus on one job, right? So rather than chief executive officer, which is what CEO means, only Ito main big brain boys can understand that. Huh? I would have to say that the CEO of the Arataki gang would have to be Ito, but I don't know. Like, Kuki would have to be like the assistant or sort of like that, like right-hand man, whatever, president. Kuki is the president, realistically the CEO, but the CEO is not actually this like competent, right? So he may be the CEO, but Kuki is a lot better. So I genuinely believe that we may see Genshin actually be able to copy Star Rail, because it's not that they didn't care to copy Star Rail, but we saw that the daily commission thing, Star Rail's been out for 4 months with that, right? So possibly the producer or whoever's job that was to, greenlight that or something, because I have a weird feeling that it just wouldn't take 4 months to program something like that. I just have that, sneaking suspicion of being correct and saying that would not have taken 4 months. I'm sorry, but that should not have taken 4 months. Stupid! Whatever reason it took 4 months for, I don't know. But I'm actually, hoping that he realized that, I can't do both of these jobs at the same time, right? I am hoping that. Now, do I think, this is probably gonna let me down even more if we don't see any bigger changes? Yeah, but, sure, whatever. Yeah, today I had 2 people basically tell me about the, whole like CEO thing happening, and it's like, I made that video either at the worst time or the best. I don't know which. Like, I hope that I did make it like, well, obviously I don't think I made it at the best time, but at the same time I sort of did, I don't know. It's weird, because if I made it like earlier, then the whole video's point would be like really, really solidified, and I could have been like, I made this change. Or no, the producer of Genshin or I guess CEO also of MiHoYo right now, currently, they watched my video and were like, oh, dang, bro, I guess I gotta, I changed the CEO, all right, guys. I live for Genshin to receive better days, all right? Why? Better days where this idiot can't just fly up. Why? Ah! But yeah, seriously, I am... Like, I know I said I didn't have hope, and like I was never gonna hope for Genshin again, but this is something that I can legitimately say, like, oh wow, they're changing, hopefully for the better. Other than, if it's not for the better, then it's just going to be absolutely dead, right? If it's not gonna get better, then that just means that the producer is not a good producer, because I believe the way that they've talked about it is that the CEO is changing, not the producer of Genshin. So yeah. Which, I mean, hey, props to whoever decided that decision, because realistically, I don't think the producer and the CEO should have the same job unless it is a small company and you can't appoint either, like, a person for that job, right? I don't think that's what it should be. I genuinely think that the CEO and the producer should be separated for different, reasons. Like, the CEO has a completely, entirely different job compared to the producer, right? The CEO is supposed to, make more money and all this stuff, right? I don't know, like, the specifics, but I do know that, hey, you're supposed to do that. yes, I know that we have run out of the 2x bonus, but I am going to keep going because legitimately, I have not used my resin in the past week. I just haven't. I haven't. I don't care. Like, I legitimately don't care at this point. Like, now I've sort of gotten some rejuvenation, right? I've got, we got the, you know, oh, hey, producers changing, you know, maybe the CEO will be able to hear more of the community problems rather than, you know, oh, hey, something happened in Office 6. I don't know what happened in Office 6. I'm not alleging anything at all. I'm just literally making up a story in my head, all right? Nothing happened in Office 60, but something did happen in Office 6, all right?
I've seen some things.
So, while I don't think it'll change too much, I do think that it will change for the better in, you know, different ways, possibly. Because I've had a lot of people come to me and be like, oh, I think, you know, Genshin's generous enough, which is a fair point, right? I think Genshin is fine where it is, but I think Anniversary is a problem, right? I think it's a serious problem that Genshin doesn't celebrate its anniversary in any way. Like, if it celebrated its anniversary and was like, oh, hey, here's an event, instead of 1,280 Primo Gems, it's giving 2,000 on top of the 20 summons from login, I think that would be an amazing thing. I would count those 2,000 Primo Gems as actual event rewards. Like, generally, I feel like we could probably get away with like 50 limited summons for anniversary, and I don't think anything would happen. Like, I don't think it would be a bad change whatsoever. I think 50 summons for anniversary would be a complete like W in my opinion, and I don't think it has to be higher than that, right?
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
If we, you know, if we looked forward to the anniversary, like realistically, I don't look forward to the anniversary, right? I really don't. Yeah, I don't look forward to anniversaries anymore. After the 2nd year anniversary, I just sort of plummeted in my interest. I thought 2nd anniversary, they might give more, right? But they didn't. And then now 3rd anniversary, they still haven't. Which, you know, I like this game. I like what the devs do. The developers of this game are absolutely amazing, and you guys are great. Now, you know, you should try and copy things a little faster, because 4 months for an update like daily commissions being in a different format, I feel like shouldn't take 4 months. Or at least announce a lot earlier that you are working on it, all right? Because that would be a huge relief for the community. I think a transparency of like, hey, we're working on this thing that, you know, Star Rail has for Genshin, right? I think that would be great. And also, it would be good to get community feedback while you're developing things. Because if between my, you know, Genshin's 3rd anniversary rant video, and then this is why Genshin will never change video, I had a lot of comments about the anniversary, and, you know, got see a lot of different viewpoints, right? I got to, you know, see like, oh, well, okay, some people are still happy with the 20 primos, or, yeah, 20 summons. But overall, I feel like shouldn't be happy with only 20. I get that we do have a pity, and the pity is pretty good. But only 20 is not really that good. I feel like 40, 50, then we're like, all right, it's good anniversary. All right, I am hype as like super hype in order to get, you know, anniversary rewards. All right, if we're getting 40 to 50 summons on an anniversary, oh, I'm hype, right? Like, and I'm not asking for Genshin to just give a handout, right? I'm not like, oh yeah, give us more login bonuses. No, I want to literally celebrate the anniversary. I don't understand why they don't do that.
You don't.
This was another common thing. People just want to celebrate the anniversary, right? There is no way in game to actually celebrate the anniversary unless you're in co-op with your friends. Like, realistically, I just feel like that's not gonna happen. I feel like you're not gonna call up your buddy and be like, yo, you want to celebrate Genshin's anniversary? I feel like, you know, it's to show that the game cares and the game knows, like, hey, we had our anniversary, right? I feel like it generally is just, you know, that. It's like, it helps us, you know, see that, hey, cool, it's a huge, big celebration, everybody's happy, right? There is no, because you know how many events they've done where it's like, hey, the atmosphere. Listen, I don't care about an event's atmosphere when it has nothing to do with anything I care about. But when it comes to the game that I've played for 3 years now, and we just get login rewards, the atmosphere of an anniversary is not even in Genshin at all. And this isn't me like being angry. Like, I'm not angry right now. I'm just being like, you know, sort of vocal, I would say. Like, I'm not angry, but I'm like, bro, you're dumb. Why are you not doing this? This is how I'm just like, I'm so baffled by the dumbness that they haven't even made an event that is like, oh wow, it's huge. Wow, we got, you know, an event that, you know, is anniversary. They haven't done that. I don't understand why they haven't. Like, it makes no sense. So good, bro. But yeah, overall, I think everybody would be happy with an anniversary that, you know, has an anniversary event. And even if it did have 20 pulls, I think legitimately people would be very okay with that. But as of right now, it's just the 20 pulls. You're not doing an event because you could consider that the event for the anniversary is, you know, a part of the rewards because it's the anniversary event, right? And if they increase the primo gems by, like, I don't know, make it 1,600 instead of 1,280. Then maybe I would shut up about, you know, the whole, oh, I have to wait. Ugh. Then maybe I would shut up about, you know, every single event being like, yo, if you gave side events 800 and then, you know, the big events 1,600, maybe I would shut up about that. Honestly, I'm being completely honest here. You could say Lantern Rite gives out more rewards because Lantern Rite, what they do, they give out 16, 15 summons, whatever it was last year. And then they also have an event that gives out 1,000 plus primo gems. So, you know, and I got this idea from a comment because a comment was like, well, Lantern Rite gives out, you know, 1,000 plus primo gems from an event. And I never thought to include those primo gems as a part of the Lantern Rite. I never thought of that. I just never thought of that, which is why this is like, I like, you know, seeing people's thoughts. Like, you know, when I make a video that's, you know, trashing on Genshin, you know, you can see the people's that, you know, like it, right?
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
So yeah, this was a good video, I think. I think this was like to mark out the trilogy, right? Well, I guess it's a quadrilogy because I kind of made that one video where I sort of was like, you know, skating around it and I'm like, it's not really that good. I'm not excited.
Take it easy.
You know, but yeah, it's nice to see that Genshin might be changing and it might be self-awareness that is causing this change, which I think is very good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe. Hope we get better Genshin events and all this stuff. I hope, you know, the producer really steps up and, you know, is able to, I don't want to say do his job because he was probably doing his job here, but do his job better. We'll say that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.